great host in the back. My name is Markus Gabel. I'm from Germany and I'm a German guy. You know, my English is colored by a little bit German as well, but I hope you have a little bit mercy with me. So if I'm looking for some grammar or some words, so be patient with me. Okay, guys, so let's start into our trades and ideas for today. And I want to say good morning and YouTube as well. So please feel free to ask whatever is in your mind, what drives you crazy. If you have any questions, whatever, so type it in the chat box. And I want to say hello to Sandra, Plumman, wherever you are around Bulgaria. I know, then Perth, of course. Sandra, we see each other this afternoon. I'm looking forward. Michael on YouTube as well. I'm really happy that you spent your lifetime, your precious lifetime with me this morning. Okay, so let's start. And I want to share my screen. And yeah, here we go. That's the chat. So I can see the chat. Good morning, Samo. Nice to meet you here again. So that's, now I got it. So feel free to ask whatever is in your mind. The chat is open, and then YouTube as well. Okay, first of all, as always, this morning, trading with financial instruments of perpetual markets carries a high level of risk, which is not suitable for all investors due to their complex nature. Before entering into a client agreement or making a transaction, please make sure that you read the terms and conditions of our service. Consult a specialist if necessary to ensure you understand the risk involved in trading. So that's for today. And let's see the first view at the news, what's coming out today. About EURUSD, for example, we expect this afternoon import-export price indices at 2:30 this afternoon, and new residential numbers and FCCI flash consumer of EU this afternoon. And about some indices, let's see what we expect today. I guess the same numbers. So yeah, natural gas is this afternoon. So, but how important are the numbers for us as private traders? To be honest, forget it. Doesn't care about it. The only point is you have to stick to the rules. But if you are engaged in such kind of Dow Jones or EURUSD, you see those numbers and you think you are a day trader, so which means lower than 4-hourly chart, then please never open a trade if the numbers were coming out, because we cannot be news traders. That's high risky, and that's not a recommendation from my side. So if you want to become successful, then you have to stick to the rules. So, but I have a special question this morning for you, because you know we are human beings, and my wonderful host Anna will give me this poll this morning, because I want to ask you, what's the difference between happiness and satisfaction? So close your eyes a little bit, go in your mind and think about it. What's the difference between happiness and satisfaction? So we have two possible answers. So first, I don't know. Second answer is there is no difference. And third answer is happiness is a consequence of satisfaction. So what do you think? What do you think about the answer? So I guess we will see the poll right now. Yevo, thank you very, very much. So what's the difference between happiness and satisfaction? So push the button. What do you think? The first intention is mostly the right one. So what do you think? I don't know. It's fine if you say, I never thought about it. That's completely fine. Or if you think there is no difference. Or if you think happiness is a consequence of satisfaction. So, and we can give the same answers on YouTube as well. So I see it's a clear direction we got this morning. Happiness is a consequence of satisfaction. So yeah, wonderful. On YouTube, we got the same numbers, 333. Yeah, thanks. Let's let it open a little bit, a couple of minutes. And so why is it? We can only be in pursuit of happiness. Yeah. Why is it, guys? It's interesting, right? So happiness is depending from noisy from outside. So if you want to become happy, then there's a special sentence I have in my own life. So is it loud outside? So, or is it, is it loud outside? It's really calm inside. But is it calm outside of yourself? Then it's really, really loud inside. That's the problem of Corona, actually. So we have no fun outside there. We can go nowhere. So we are locked down. And now what we should do, and now people are going to be crazy, because now the inner voice become really, really loud. Are you satisfied? What's about your husband, your girlfriend? Are you satisfied with that? Or do you wake up every morning and say, oh my gosh, what is that? Yeah, that's the problem. Now we are in lockdown, and now we can hear 65,000 words a day with ourselves and our lovely woman twice. Now you know why we are so exhausted every day. And this is the problem. Thank you very much. If you feel satisfaction, this is a thing inside of you, then a logical consequence is happiness. So when you can become satisfied, if you feel success, if you stick to rules, if you do something for other people, Albert Schweitzer says happiness is the only thing you can double if you share it. And this is the basement for satisfaction. So do you feel happy if you have a good trade? Maybe, but this is it's a quick feeling, because if you close the trade, it's over. Then you have to start the next trade, and you start with the next question sign on the right side. So why you should be happy about the trade? But if you stick to the rules, if you follow the rules, and you become successful, then it's an inner center feeling. That's a kind of satisfaction, and satisfaction leads to real happiness. Called real happiness comes from inside and not from outside. So this is the first question for today. You can think a little bit. Now let's go to the charts, and let's see. First of all, we are really satisfied. I am really satisfied, and I promised you, the moment we stick to the rules, we will be successful on a long run. So that's the first trade we have open, actually. This is Australian dollar, Swiss franc. And what we should do right now, it says what I said. Now we open this one, Australian Swiss franc. So we have two contracts open, which means now I'm able to sell half of my position. And I do it right now. So now we got money, and my stop loss is still in profit. So what we have to do right now? Nothing. Let the market run right now. Stop watching the candles. So it's 4-hourly chart. Next time you have to watch this 11 German time, of course, or check it what is your time. Don't watch the charts. You cannot influence it. It makes you crazy. If you see, up and down, that's stupid. So enjoy the sun, go to the beach, or take care for your family, or do your job, whatever your manager wants. Your boss needs your full power, and not red and green candles, because our job is to stick to rules all the time. So now nothing to do, let it run. Let it run, and we trail the stop. As long as we don't get a contrary signal, we don't have to do anything. So let it run at the moment. Next one, Swiss franc, Japanese yen. And now you think, oh my gosh, yeah, we lost so many pips. No, guys, we don't. We didn't lose anything. Why? Yeah, that's the market, guys. So we sold half of the position, so we are fine with it. We trailed the stop into the profit. So why we should do anything? Let the market decide how much money you will get. Please, let the market decide. So I guess, and this is a little kind of intuition, that we will see a little bit higher prices. And maybe we know the point of control is far away. We know we are really expensive in the current prices right now. So there is nothing to do. Maybe the price will do that in the next time, in the next hours. And I guess the price will do that a little bit because it's a technical correction. And maybe we'll see that. And as next we see, okay, the price won't go up more. Then we can trail the stop closer and closer and closer, and then we get out of it. So, but now at the moment, don't intervene into your trade. Let the market. We sold half of the position. The trail is in profit. We have a free ride. Let the market decide how much money you will get. It's just the trade. It costs not your life. Your life is not depending from a single trade, as long as you have, as long as you can handle your money management. But this is a different topic. So next one, and this is a big promise, right? US dollar, Swiss franc. I know we talked about the last 2 days. Oh, what should we do? So we have a trend up and we have a downtrend. That's the leading trend. They've got a signal. I don't know. What should I do, guys? Look. Guys, that was the 6 on it. The dice, it's our rules. So we could see the dice come in, and this is our job. If you can see the dice, if you can see the rules, then you have to roll the dice. That's the only job you have to do. That's really only the job. And now you see, are we in profit? What's fine? It's really fine. So could we expect that? No. Oh, we were discussing, oh, I have a leading trend which is facing downwards. Oh, maybe I should wait for it. No, it's just a signal. And we can trail the stop right now. This is what I'm doing right now. I'm on a trade. I want to make this trade safe. So we are far away. We are good in profit right now. So I trail the stop into a little bit into profit. That's fine. So I cannot lose anything right now. And if the price will come down, yeah, it's fine. But the trend is still valid and we are still in the correction. So then we start a new trade. But if the price will go up more, then we are still in and we can trade. And I will sell half of my position if we get the point number 2, if we do that. So, but this is fine. Did we expect it? No. Did we know it? No. Guys, we're just only private traders. We have to stick to the rules. That's everything what we have to do. Really, believe me. And so if you're happy, no, I don't happy. I am happy for you. Why? Because this is a damn it real account. So the pressure is on my shoulders. So I know a lot of people outside there will thinking, oh, let's see if can Markus really make good trades. And if he will fail, we can see he's a stupid guy. So the pressure, guys, is from my shoulders. And if I will fail, then it's because I failed about my signals or my rules. But let me show you something. Because early in my trading career, I failed very often. Then I got my mentor, and I had a really, strictly mentor. And he made me a gift, a small gift. You want to see it? I show you at the end of this webinar. I show it. Oh, remember me. I want to show you, but I need the great picture for it. So, okay, next one. New Zealand Swiss franc. So we are a little bit in profit. So that was the rules. We got in. There was the balance candle here. The new balance candle were here. So you see, there was the signal. So we went in. And now I trail my mental stop bar by bar till we will reach the point 2. Then we will sell half of the position, trail the stop into profit, and let the market run. That's everything what we have to do, guys. Okay, next one which is open is British pound, Australian dollar. So and now maybe you are a little bit confused because this is the medium trend. And this is, I showed you yesterday how you should draw your trend properly. And this is a little bit interesting because we had a big move to the lower side, no trend continuation there. So this is a big correction with a facing upwards corrective trend. This is a secondary trend. But I'm focused right now on my medium trend, on my main trend. So therefore, I expect that we continue the trend to the lower side. This is my signal. That's the rules. I trade the main trend and not the leading trend at the moment. So what do I have to do? I'm a little bit in loss, as you can see. So what I have to do, you see, I trail my mantle stop bar by bar. And the moment I have a close above it, I close the trade. Everything is fine. Cut the loss. This is the job. And let the winners run. Cut it. Take it never personally, because the market doesn't know you. The market is not interested on you. We just have a meeting point in the order book. That's all we have to know. Follow the rules. So next one is silver. So we have a leading trend which is facing upwards. We have a kind of stabilization there. And by the way, we got a new signal there. That was the signal with a wonderful, lovely balance candle. We had a correction at around about 78% of Fibonacci. And now I do the same. You see, I trailed my mantle stop above the below the last black candle. And if I will have a close, then I trailed my stop below the wick of the candle, which made the close below my red line. That's all. Cut the loss and wait for the next signal. This is silver. I don't have an opinion about silver. Stop having opinions. You cannot force the market to do what you think. What is your opinion? As private traders, what you have to do? You have to stick to the rules. That's all. So what is on my watch list today, guys? Let's check it together. On my watch list, still Australian Canadian dollar. Unfortunately, we didn't have a clear close below the 38%. So maybe you will think, come on, it's a close. Yeah, but you know, the where we are is much more important than how we can get it. How? It's easy, we stick to the rules. But where we are is responsible about how we manage the trade, finally. So you see, point of control is far, far away on the lower side. So we got more expensive and more expensive. So therefore, we have to stick to rule really, really carefully. Therefore, but just on my watch list, we don't have a trend continuation right now. It's still a young trend. It's on my watch list. We need a close lower than 38% of Fibonacci, a clear close. Yeah, if you have to look with some glasses, yeah, then it's not a close. What you have to do is this one. Go away, go away. And if you can see the close right now, then you can make a trade. Then it's a really clear close. So go away from your chart. And believe me, I have a great screen here right now. But go away, and if you can see it without glasses, then you have a clear signal. So Euro New Zealand dollar still on my watch list. Actually, we see a correction, which going around about 61%. But I'm waiting for a clear new balance candle. This is not a clear balance candle because the upper wick is not equally like the lower one. So wait for the next signal. It's still on the watch list for today. So when do I have to check it? 11th? No, of course not. This currency, Euro Canadian dollar today, surely not. So stop watching the charts. Euro New Zealand dollar, not 11. So maybe 3 p.m. We need a real balance candle. This is a trend continuation candle. We need a balance candle. Maybe this will occur at 3 German time afternoon, of course. So don't stop watching the charts. So New Zealand, Canadian dollar, still on my watch list. I have a downtrend. We had a trend continuation. Now I'm waiting for a close above 38%. When will it happen? At 11? No. At 3 this afternoon? No. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe this evening. Stop watching the chart if it's not necessary. So this is a great thing how you can handle and manage. And this is the real freedom of trading. And about the real freedom, we will spend more time to talk about in one of the next sessions. Next one, it's fine. New Zealand, US dollar. We have a trend. There was no trend continuation there because we got no close. So now price went back to 78%. And now I'm waiting for the next balance candle. Maybe 11, I guess, if, then 3. So do you have to watch the charts at 11 this morning? No, you don't. There is no signal coming out. So next one, Euro Swiss franc. It's a trend still in the move. We have to wait for the next correction. Do you have to check it at 11? No, you don't. Why you should check the charts? It's not the time for it. Spend the time with your kiddies, with your wife, with your girlfriend, or both of them, whatever you have around. So, but check it. Don't check the charts if you don't need it. So this is Australian US dollar. We have a trend. We are in the correction, or we were in the correction, round about 86%. And now maybe there we will see a balanced candle which will occur actually. So maybe this is actually the only chart we should check at 11. And if we have a clear balanced candle, then we can open it. So this is the only trade we should check at 11 my time, German time, of course. So next one is British pound, New Zealand dollar. That's nice. So we have a clear trend. We saw the correction with the close. Is it a clear close? You can see it. Yeah, it's a close up to 50, lower than 30. And now maybe there will occur a balanced candle here. You can see it right now. And then we can open a trade with a buy stop order above. So this is the second chart, which we must check at 11 German time, of course. So Aussie USD and British pound, New Zealand dollar, not the other one. Don't check it. Focus and be disciplined, please. That's kind of protection for yourself. And this is, no, that's not. Okay, British pound, Australian dollar, British pound, New Zealand dollar, and Australian dollar, US dollar. That's the only one we must check at 11 our time. So, and this is depending of the second poll, because the second poll for today, I want to ask you the question, when do you want to become a successful trader? When? The question is, when do you want to become a successful trader? Answer number 1, this year. Answer number 2, next year. Or answer number 3, I don't have a date for it. So what's your answer? When do you want to become successful in trading? And here we go. There is the question. This year, next year, I don't have a date for it. So I'll let it a little bit open. Just 1-2 minutes, Anna. And then go on with our of yesterday. You see, we talked about the question, the question of today is, why do you need to look around? So maybe talk the whole week about the topic of probability. So we figured out it's depending from an event. The event is our rules. So we figured out probabilitas, accidentia, moneta. It occurs on chance. It occurs by coincidence, not suddenly. Don't mix it. The rules never occur suddenly because we watch the trend, we see a young trend, we see the correction, and then we can look around and we can see a balanced candle. But it occurs by accident, which means that brings consequences with us. With the concept we talk about tomorrow when we make a conclusion about the whole topic. So the perception, guys, of Latin is perceptio, which means I perceive something, yeah, or capture or notice something. So who is responsible? Who is watching the chart? The market? Who is watching the chart? Or you? You know, probabilitas, it's me. I capture, notice it. I perceive it. So we can close the poll. Thank you very much. When do you want to become successful? That was the question. Here is the result. You can see it. Of course, that's the results. This year, 71%. Wonderful. Next year, I don't have a date for it. Okay, if you checked or if you choose, I don't have a date for it, then I can give you the promise. You will never become successful. Yeah, that's a promise. And that is a guarantee. So if you don't have a plan, where you want to go? When do you want to go? So this is a special topic. That was the first question about this. If you don't have a date for it, you will never become successful, believe me. If, then you have something to do. Thanks for your attending and joining this wonderful poll. So next one, the second word is animadversio. What does it mean? That's the direct relation to perceptio, to probabilitas and accidentia. Our job, why we stick to rules. Animadversio means literally observing. It's not acting. It's just observing, guys. And if we translate observing, that's really fine. If we translate observing back to Latin language, we come to a special word. And now here we go. It's awesome. Look at this one. The original word of observing is, here we go, speculare. So you are a speculator. We are speculating, but that not means gambling. That's why we should dive deep into knowledge. And in one of the next sessions, I want to give you ancient wisdom, 2,500 years old, with the key of real success. Speculare means to look around, watching, seeking for something. And now here comes the question, what we are looking around, what we are looking for. What do you think? Type in the chat box, quick chat box. We're just over the time a little bit. So what we are looking around, what we are looking for, type it in the chat box, please. What we are looking, just one word. Now it's not probability. It's not. What we are looking around. Not the chart. No, not the chart. Maybe it's a good thing you watched the last webinars, the last sessions this week. What we are looking around. What's our job, guys? Yeah, to be a better person, of course. The dice. No, not the market. We have to look around our rules because we work with probabilities. Probabilitas, accidentia, it occurs by chance, guys. This is what we have to look around, not the market, not the whatever, not the chart, not probability. Probability, it's the rules, the kind of protection, you know, the umbrella yesterday, Gabel is crazy. We have to look around, watching about our rules. That's our job, guys. And that's the conclusion. Nothing, guys, is ultimate. And therefore, very deceptive truth, which means that no final statement can be made about right or wrong because it's an individual matter. It's your perception. And there was a special time, guys, in my life. There was a special time in my life where I never was able to stick to the rules. I always watched the market, the candles, and so on. And then my mentor, he was really strictly to me. And he gave me a big present. You want to show it? A real gift. I will show you. Just a quick moment. So, you see, he gave me this one. That was the gift of my mentor. And he said to me, every time in the future you break the rules, I force you to grab into this cactus. Yeah, that was my learning session. That was my lection. That's he told me. And he was watching me. He forced me to grab into this cactus when I broke the rules. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? How often did I break the rules? What do you think? I know it. I guess second times. After I got this cactus, I broke the rules second 2 times. No, no often, not really often, because this is fucking, it really fucking hurts a lot. So believe me, guys. And if my clients break the rules, they got a small of this. So you see, that's the pictures in our mind. And with this, I want to close this session, and I hope we will see each other tomorrow. And tomorrow, I want to show you something about that. And let's talk about that tomorrow. I'm looking forward to see you tomorrow. And again, let's close with the wise words of Jedi Master Yoda when he said, all together, guys, come on, all together, may the force of the rules be with you. See you. Bye-bye.